Hey, cheer up. Cheer up. Hey.
Hey, I'm back. This video I'm gonna do is sorry, let me. Oh shit, my license. My license was actually on my wallet, and I just drove down to places. I like to be a good boy. I like to obey the law. Really, obey the law. I'm wearing my cool new Pirates hat. My nephew's football team. Well, my 3 nephews' football team. Fucking badasses. Love you guys. Dylan, Cammy, Xander. What's up? Ah, fuck. God damn it. I'm back. I'm saying I'm back because there's going to be 2 clips in this video. Well, 3. My intro, too. And I just got a 20% power on my phone. What the fuck? I'm actually going to start asking people what they want me to talk about on this channel because, I mean, I guess, hey, why not? I mean, I got really nothing else to do. No, not really. I'm trying to get a new job. My job sucks, so I'm trying to get out of that place and get a new job. So if I can, I'll try to make some videos really quick. I'm not going to make like 10-hour long video or some shit. But if you want me to make a video, write it in the comments below what kind of video. And maybe I'll send a fart video. Me farting, because I know how people love the way I fart. It smells like ginger. Bleh. And shit. Fart. I smell the farts. So my nice pirate hat. Got the orange and black. Yeah. Camo. Shit is cool. I love it. Only $20 too. Support the feed the kids. Whatever. So this video is going to be about, I guess, vaping. Vaping is it's a noun under the word of vape. Vaping is the cool thing to do now. So if you don't vape, if you actually, to be serious, if you haven't heard about vaping, obviously you must live under a rock because seriously, it's everywhere. 90% of the people 90% of the people I know vape. Now, I don't vape because I like to say it. Well, I don't like saying it, but I go by being straight edge. I'm not saying that vaping doesn't make you straight edge, but that is a good question to put in your head. I don't know if you vape and you're a straight edge, does that mean you're not straight edge? I don't know. But vaping is the thing that people do now. Instead of cigarettes, I think it's better than cigarettes. But it's really, really expensive. I mean, a lot of this stuff is pretty expensive. You can get it on like clearance websites or just websites where they're going to be really cheap. But it's just not something my family members do it. My mom does it. My sister does it. I think my nephew does it. You know, fuck. I don't care. It doesn't bother me at all. Some people really don't take kindly to people vaping. I mean, it's going to be like you can't go in a hospital, you can't go in the movie theaters, you can't go in the mall with a vaping stick or whatever they call it. I don't know what they call it. I don't think that's. I mean, really, what the? It's not a big deal to the point where you need to block it from stores and malls and hospitals and movie theaters and shit. It's just you're barely getting a little scent, barely, very barely. But I don't understand why everyone's like freaking out about it, saying it needs to be taxed, it needs to be banned, it needs to be like you need to. I bought something for my mom for her birthday, and I got carded. I look a little bit older than 18, and I got carded. I didn't buy liquid. I bought, it was like 6 of the things you fill, cartomizer things, whatever, and one big ass battery. That was it, and I got carded. And the woman who was telling me, she was saying that because little kids have been coming in there and asking to have a vapor stick, and they want to vape too, and they're like 10 years old, and that's ridiculous. I mean, 10 years old is just way too young for kids to be vaping. I mean, if they're going to tax it, they're going to end up making it to be 18 or older. I mean, that's ridiculous too. It shouldn't be taxed, because when it gets taxed, the price is going to go way up. And they're already pretty expensive as it is. So, I mean, for them to tax it, it's just the state trying to get more money. I don't think that they should, but you can't control what the state does, and you can't control what the country wants to do. Especially where I live in Massachusetts, they like to tax everything. We get one day of the year where there's no tax. And everyone goes batshit crazy, and they're like, oh my God, I just bought this chair that usually costs about $100. I just bought it for $300 because there's no tax. They raise the prices. I mean, come on. Think about it. Vaping though, I mean, I don't do it. I know people that do it. I don't see any problems with it. I think a lot of people like to be posers about it. I mean, why are you vaping? You don't really need to be vaping. You're just watching YouTube videos, and you're watching Vine videos, and you're watching Instagram posts and all that shit, and you're like, you know what? Do the little tornado. Well, they want to get the big cloud. And, I mean, come on. I understand if you smoke cigarettes, and you're trying to quit smoking, yeah, you should definitely vape, because vaping is a hell of a lot more healthier, and it is pretty cheap compared to buying a carton of cigarettes. Carton of cigarettes is like $90, if not more now. You can go on websites and go get them cheaper and shit, but I don't know. Again, I don't know 100% about that. Pretty sure though. But I mean, people just, they're like, I need a vape, I need a vape, I need a vape. I mean, if you're gonna do it just because if you're trying to quit smoking, then do it, because it's gonna save you a lot of money. And if you like life, then vape, because you're gonna be living a lot longer than you will be if you're smoking on a cancer stick. So yeah, I mean, I don't do it. It's not my thing. I also don't drink. I also don't, well, obviously don't smoke. I don't pop pills. I don't do drugs. I don't do that shit. People can say I'm lame or whatever. I don't care. It's just the way I live my life. It's okay with me. Oh well, if you don't live my life, you shouldn't really care what I'm doing. But yeah, vaping. What do you think about it? Let me know. I don't care if you do. But yeah, I mean, if you, like I just said, if you're gonna do it because you're trying to quit smoking, do it. If you're doing it just to be something, I mean, come on. If you're doing it and you're like, I'm gonna get called a dick for this comment. But if you're doing it like at 16, 17 years old and you never smoked, or you don't smoke, or 17, or 14, 13, 12, whatever, if you're doing it at that age, I'm sorry, but you're being like, you're a poser. Sorry, that's just the way I feel. Don't be mad at me. It's my YouTube station, my YouTube time. I do what I want. I can say what I want because I can. I had nothing else to say. But don't get me. I mean, hey, get mad at me, whatever. If you want to get mad at me, that's fine. I don't really. Hey, whatever. I mean, it's just not my thing. But I agree with it. I agree with people that the people should be doing that over cigarettes. I don't see why not. So, there's the end of this video. I'll make more videos every 3, 4, 5 times a month, maybe. So, deuces. I need to come up with a catchphrase like ginger for life. Ginger. Yeah, I'm a fucking ginger. Ugh.